You point your phone at a QR code and instantly a website pops up. It feels like the squares are magic, but they're really a clever way to pack information into a tiny grid. How can a simple black and white pattern hold a link, text, or more? And why do QR codes scan so fast? In this segment, we'll break down how a QR code is built and how your camera turns it into an action. QR code is a 2D matrix barcode made from black and white squares. Each square is a module that represents information. Unlike a one-line barcode, a matrix barcode stores data both vertically and horizontally. That extra direction is why it can hold more. Look at the three big corner squares. Those are position detection patterns, and they tell your phone which way the QR code is rotated. Once the phone finds those position detection markers, the scanner can align the code. That means it knows where the grid starts and ends. Your camera captures the black and white pattern, then the app interprets it as binary data. In simple terms, dark can mean 1, light can mean 0. Next, the scanning software maps the picture onto a clean grid. It straightens the QR code so each module lands in the right cell. After the grid is mapped, the app reads the binary data in the correct order. Then it decodes those bits into real information. Finally, the decoded result tells your phone what to do. A QR code can open a URL, display text, or start another built-in action. So far, we've seen how your phone finds the corner squares, lines up the grid, and converts the black and white modules into binary data. That explains how scanning works. But here's where it gets interesting. What can a QR code actually store, and how does it still scan when it's scratched or partly covered? Next, we'll look at capacity, error correction, and why some codes are static while others are dynamic. A QR code can store up to 7,089 characters depending on what's encoded. That's a lot for a tiny square of modules. To stay readable, QR codes use error correction, specifically Reed-Solomon error correction. It adds extra data so missing pieces can be rebuilt. Because of error correction, a QR code can still work when part is damaged or covered. The scanner reconstructs the missing sections from redundancy. Some QR codes are static versus dynamic. Static QR codes contain fixed data, meaning what's inside the code never changes. Dynamic QR codes usually redirect to a URL that can be updated later. The printed QR code stays the same, but the destination can change. What can they hold? A QR code can store URLs, contact info, or plain text. It's just different kinds of data encoded into the grid. One important warning: QR codes aren't automatically safe. Security risks include malicious links, so you should still check where a scan is sending you. So those tiny squares aren't magic. They're a smart matrix barcode that your phone can line up, read as binary data, and decode into something useful. The corner markers handle orientation, and error correction helps even if the code is scratched. Add in static versus dynamic options, and you get a tool that's fast, flexible, and surprisingly robust. Next time you scan a QR code, you'll know exactly what your camera and software are doing. Thanks for watching. If this made you curious, leave a question or topic you want explained next in the comments. I'm turning everyday questions into short explainers, so subscribe if you want to see more.